Hi, my name is Regina Taylor Evans, and this is the first role play for the Counseling Divorce course. My client is Miss Rosa Alexander, who will be assisting me. And we'll begin now. Hi, Miss Rosa Alexander. How are you today?
I'm fine, Miss Evans.
Thank you for coming in. I would like to know what has brought you in on today.
The reason I came to see you today is because I'm having some issues with my daughter and I really don't know where to go from here. How to solve this problem that I'm having with her. So I'm here for you to give me some kind of guidance.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming in. I would like to know, you're saying you're having some type of problems with your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Could you explain what type of problems you're having with your daughter?
The problem is that my daughter, she moved out of the home at 19 years old when she found out that she was pregnant.
Okay.
So she moved in with her boyfriend. But at the time when the baby was born,
Okay.
6 months old,
Mm-hmm.
he was deported to Mexico.
Oh, okay. So the boyfriend was deported to Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ever since we've been having issues because my daughter is on public assistance right now,
Okay.
and I'm trying to get her away from that kind of situation because, you know, in my culture we don't have that type of assistance that we can depend on the government and stuff like that. So since she was raised here in this country, she just like that kind of business, and that made her lazy.
Okay. You said your culture.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Panama.
Okay, I did remember reading that
Mhm.
briefly. So you're from Panama, and you said in your culture, so in Panama,
Yes.
there is no public assistance available?
Not as far as food stamps
Okay,
and cash money that they get here,
okay,
but you could get medical assistance because there are public hospitals
okay,
and clinics you could go to.
okay,
But as far as food stamp and cash and housing, we don't have that. Okay? So I feel that is making my daughter lazy. And as I said, I offer her to come work with me
okay,
in order for her to get off of that, you know, because I feel that that is only something temporary,
okay,
you know,
Mhm.
to help you just get where you want to go.
okay,
But it's been 5 years now that she's in the system,
okay,
and it seems like she just love it,
okay.
you know.
Okay, so when you came over years ago to the United States, because I remember reading that you came over 20 years ago, is that correct?
Yes, she was only like 10 years old.
Okay,
Mhm.
so when you came over to the United States, did you need public assistance, or were you on public assistance before you opened your maid service?
Yes, I was,
Okay.
and I only stayed there for 1 year.
Okay, so for only 1 year, for a
Yes.
short period.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So I started my business,
Okay.
and it started growing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going good still.
Mm-hmm.
So when my daughter had run into this issue,
Mm-hmm.
having her own baby and stuff,
Mhm.
she didn't have a job, so her boyfriend had to leave her with this young baby.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get her in with me, but she's so stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
She won't listen to me. She's just listening to what her friends say.
Mm-hmm.
So she feel comfortable in that situation. And every time I try to talk to her, we just get heated.
Okay.
She don't want to listen to me.
Okay. So.
She say I'm too old.
Uh-huh.
And that was what I used to do back in my country or whatever, but here it's different.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So how does it make you feel? I'm hearing a lot. How does it make you feel when she does not want to listen to you? When you're talking to her about being on the public assistance for so long, how does that make you feel?
It made me feel so angry because we are not used to that type of lifestyle.
Okay.
Where I come from, we are not, laid back and trying to get handled, stuff like that. We work very hard for what we want. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to teach her. But it seems like it's not going through here. Maybe it go through here and come over here. Okay. So that made me so angry. And the next thing about that is that she trying to threaten me not to see my granddaughter anymore. Okay. If I continue on her back, but every parents want the best for their kids, okay? And I feel that if she use her, her talents,
okay,
because she graduated from school.
Okay.
The only thing is that she met this boy. They said they fell in love. Okay, she thinks she was too grown. She went and lived with him. And know what? She's just a single parent rearing a child just like I did with her. But the only difference with me is that her dad died.
Okay.
Okay? And that's the reason why I had to bring her up by myself.
Okay.
And as a mother, you know what is best for your kids.
Miss Alexander, I'm hearing a lot here. Her dad, you said her dad died. Mm-hmm. So her dad died prior to you all coming to the United States?
Yes, when she was 2 years old.
Okay. So she's here now, but I also heard you say that the baby's father is not in her life, and also she's threatening you because you're constantly talking to her about getting off of governmental assistance. She's threatening you not to see your grandbaby. And I know that your family is important in your heritage. Am I correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
We are all about family.
Okay.
Everything is family, and then I came over here to get a better life for her. Okay. But the difference between me and her is that the baby's daddy got deported, so he can't help her with her. Okay. And I opened my own business, and I see where I prosper, so I would like her to do the same thing too. But since she don't like cleaning part of it, she likes to cook.
Okay.
I try to encourage her to go back to school and learn culinary, stuff. That way she could open her own restaurant or something, her own business, and be prospective too.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, she's not listening to me.
She's not listening.
So
I have a question. Do you believe that the loss of her father and the loss of her boyfriend, he being deported back to Mexico, do you believe that's playing a role in the decisions that she's making to stay on assistance for so long? And you say that you're constantly telling her now, I understand you want her to be self-sufficient, because that's important from what I'm hearing in your culture. But do you believe that that the loss of her father and the deportation of her boyfriend is playing a role in how she's acting.
That could be an issue too,
Okay.
but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
she not listening to anything I have to tell her.
Mm-hmm.
She just go by what her friends are telling her.
Okay.
Okay, and basically all of them in the same situation as like public assistant. So I think she think that's the best way to live life. Okay, so
And you as a mother, as a parent, with your strong heritage and your background, what you've learned from your country, you want to instill those values in her and remind her, and don't want her to live on public assistance for all of her life. That's what I'm hearing.
yes.
Okay.
So I don't know, since me and her always have this confrontation,
Mhm.
anytime I talk to her about it, I don't know if we could have like a family counseling, something like that, so both of us could be in the presence of a third person, so they could observe and see, or maybe she could bring out her feelings better than when me and her and a one-on-one, because we always end up like fighting.
Okay. That sounds great, and that is something that I wanted to suggest to you. I'm glad that you brought that up and have taken the initiative to come and share with me on today. So this is what I would like to do for our next session, because our time is coming to an end. I would love to meet your daughter. Her name is, I read over the paperwork, is it Micah?
Yes.
Okay, I would love to meet Micah, Miss Alexander. Therefore, if she could call the office and make an appointment, I would love to have an individual session with her. And also I would love to have a session with you and her. That way both of you all can express your feelings, and we can come up with some type of plans, so that there will be a better understanding and better communication, and you won't feel threatened by the loss of time from your granddaughter. Is that okay?
That sounds great.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in on today.
Thank you.
And you
so
have a great
much.
day.
You too. Thank you.
All right. This concludes our session. Thank you.